Bro, what's up?
What's up, man?
Are you excited about the fight, Tyson and Jack Paul?
Nah, not really.
I have an idea. How about boxing match between you and Jay Cutler?
I mean, we're not boxers,
Doesn't matter.
but
Jack Paul doesn't box there too.
I mean, he boxes. I mean, we bodybuilders.
People wants to watch the boxing, man. Elon Musk wants to boxing. Come on.
You think Jay will want to box?
Let me find out. Yo, Jay.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Jay? I have an idea. How about the boxing match between you and Victor Martinez?
Yeah.
Okay, if you okay, come to the gym. Come to the gym. We sign contract here. We're filming here.
Okay.
Thank you, man. See you, man. Bye. I told you he wants to fight with you.
Hey,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Let's do it, man.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's Generation Iron podcast. Your host, me, Victor Martinez, Ehsan Farahi, Vlad Yudin, and Edwin Mejia. Now, the question of the day as an opener. What do we have, Edwin?
So here's the question of the day. Today's winner is Sandy Go 8361. Sandy, thank you for submitting this question. You are this week's winner. Vic, good day battles. I'm a huge fan of Vic and your podcast. Keep it going, please.
Thank you.
My
Thank you.
question for Vic is, how much testosterone should I be taking to gain dense muscle mass? I'm 53 years old, African American, 20-year U.S. Army veteran. I weigh 171 pounds. I work out 5 days a week, and I have been lifting for many years.
You said the name was Sandy?
Sandy, oh, sorry. Yeah, San Diego.
Oh, okay, there you go.
83,
I was like, damn, that's a big girl.
1. And the reason, it's like a period in here. But anyways, I love the way I look and the comments I get, but I want more muscle mass without the weight gain. Thanks in advance, and stay strong.
All right.
He wants to take tests, he said.
Yeah, you want to take tests, no problem. You know, you're 53, test levels going down. It's cool. More muscle mass, 53. That's the only thing I'm having a little bit uneasiness. So you can have a little bit more muscle mass, not too much, because the biggest concern is 53 years old, more muscle weight, more weight, your heart working overtime. So the only thing I recommend is not more tests, enough tests. 1 cc a week is good enough. And just train heavier. Train a little bit heavier. Again, you also got to be careful with your connective tissues, your joints, and so forth. So I would say just a little bit heavier for the muscle mass. You know, eat at least 4 meals a day. You still be able to gain some, mass without putting the excess weight. Obviously, it has to be good quality food, not just sloppy food, no crazy cheating, right? Because you don't want any of the saturated fat to kind of, your body absorb that. So with 1 cc a week, training heavy enough, compound movements, don't go too much on the machines. That's given that you have no injuries, So doing that, and obviously the supplementation should be up to par with your training. And again, 4 days a week, 5, do the cardio. Don't worry about not gaining weight while you do cardio. You're gonna do it for health reasons. And I think you should be on your way to gaining some good strength, and do the creatine along with that, and some, muscle meds.
He's the winner, so he's getting this.
Right here, you're gonna get that. So it's gonna be a great addition to your weight gain. And good luck, man. And send us pictures so we can see some progress.
San Diego,
And
what's the name?
So
also, thank you for your service. I think that's great.
Yeah, thank you for your service. San Diego 8361 is this week's winner.
I think TRT is the best thing for those age. and those people.
TRT, get blood work.
Yeah.
I recommend blood work.
If you go to TRT do everything. The blood work is everything.
Yes, they do all of that. So, and plus you get that good medical, hoping that the Senate passes that good medical for all you know, veterans out there.
California offers TRT.
Listen,
so.
man, you know, just Google that, bro. They'll mail it to you. Doesn't matter. States. What is this?
That's true.
United States of America, man. It doesn't matter what they don't do in your state. Do it anyways, all right? Yeah. You want abortion pills? I got you.
That would make me want to go anywhere else.
To just sit back, listen to some music. Definitely recommend this clinic, yeah, definitely.
Let's move on quickly.
Let's move into the first topic of the day. Obviously, we love the skit, guys. You know, everybody's talking about this Jake Paul and Tyson fight. What is your opinion, Vic, of that fight? Who do you think will win? Do you think it's a good idea? I know I'll be watching.
Listen, I'll fight Jake Paul and stuff. You know, it's all good. At the end of the day, it might be, you know, a good fight or not. But Mike Tyson fighting Jake Paul. Jake Paul, right now, he's handling social media. It's on the palm of his hands. You know, he's powerful when it comes to that. He's making people money. He represents my Serrano sister friend, Amanda. So it's like, come on, guys. You know, it's like you can hate him, whether you like him or not. But it's just one of those things that Mike Tyson is winning right now. Mike Tyson is winning. Jake Paul is winning. So you know what? It's going to be entertainment. It's not going to be a full-blown fight. I think this got some crazy things going on.
It'll probably maybe be like a.
I think there's a tag team going on.
The
Like
question is, Mike Tyson can control himself to not kill
no,
that person.
Mike Tyson, it's going to be a different Mike Tyson, you know. It's going to be a different Mike. It's not going to be Mike from the 90s that we grew up with. It's not going to be that Mike.
So do you think there's a chance that Mike might actually get embarrassed in this fight?
I don't think so.
He might end up like a meme. You know,
I
what mean?
don't
That could be
think
really
Mike
bad.
Tyson's going to take
If
the
he
fall.
lost, he's embarrassed, no?
Well, I don't think there's going to be a loss. I don't think there's going to be a beating. At the end of the day, it's just an exhibition fight.
I think it's a big knockout
By who?
by Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson will knock out Jake Paul.
Yeah.
That's a crazy prediction.
I don't know. I mean,
Bro,
will Jake Paul take the drop?
Bro,
Jake Paul never been knocked down even.
he never knocked. Okay, it's a great to be. It's a great to be knocked down with the greatest.
I know.
I mean, you're gonna be knocked down. What better than not Mike Tyson? You know.
But it's the two different. It's the two different. One of them young, you know, jumping, dancing. One of them is old.
People are saying it's rigged. It's like not real.
It's not that it's rigged. It's gonna be an actual boxing match, but not with the full blown Mike Tyson trying to get a title. It's not even no organization backing it up. There's no belts. There's no nothing.
Just exhibition on Netflix.
It's just exhibition. That's it, you know. And again, Mike Tyson.
How many people bet on this fight?
Probably a lot.
Nobody's really gonna bet on it.
So you don't think the fighter involved with the bet?
This is not gonna be in the bet in
Vegas?
Vegas.
You don't think so?
I think yes.
Really?
Why not?
No, I don't
Why
think
not?
so,
It's a
man.
big fight.
I mean, if it is, then I mean, come on. I mean, where do I bet? You know,
In the
I put
Vegas.
$1,000.
DraftKings probably.
Yeah.
DraftKings. I
You put
mean,
1,000 to who?
it's gonna be to Jake.
Wait, Jake will win.
So
You
he
say?
said, I
I
said
don't
Tyson.
think Jake is not gonna take the drop. You know, I don't think he's gonna take the drop. You know, it's just and Mike Tyson won't either. It's gonna be a draw.
It's a
If
draw.
anything, it's gonna be a draw. And if I mean, who's counting scorecards? Are there any scorecards? Any judges? Anything
Yeah.
going on?
They have
I
judges.
don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna have all that.
Have you seen Mike Tyson's last
I
fight
heard
against
you
Roy
gonna-
Jones Jr.?
Yes, it was.
And what did you think about that?
Nothing at all.
It was in
just-
2020, I
It was
think.
just cute, you know.
Right.
Guys running around, tapping each other a little bit here and there. You know, that's all it was. It was cool. Tyson still has the athleticism. He can still throw punches. You've seen him, you know. But is it gonna go like the old Tyson? You know, explosive in the beginning, trying to take his head off. No, it's exhibition fight. Nobody wants to get hurt this day and age. You know, at his age. You know, what's Tyson pushing now? 56.
57.
59. This year goes to 50. It goes to 60.
Really?
Yeah, 59.
Yeah, 60. I mean, one bad punch in the head, I don't know, it might shake his brain. I don't think you want to hurt him
Especially
like that.
with those much. I mean, he wake up with the wheat and mushroom. From
Wheat and
morning
mushrooms.
to night, you know. He started the day with the mushroom.
He put that in his omelet?
So, I don't know. I mean, the person smoking like this, if you're pushing that, you know,
You
I
trying
don't
to say
know.
potheads can't fight, man? What you
I
trying to say,
don't want.
That's what he's saying. right?
Go on.
But the point is, everybody will watch it here, right?
Well, everybody's going to
Oh,
watch this
definitely.
fight.
That's
It's gonna be-
100% entertainment.
It's going to be the biggest fight, I think, in boxing history.
Could be. It's on
I
Netflix.
think-
It's on
I think-
Netflix, so
I
it's no
think
pay-per-view,
this
you
has a
know?
chan- This has the chance of
Yeah, it could be.
surpassing Mayweather, Conor McGregor.
I mean, a lot of people are going to subscribe to Netflix just to
How
see
much
this.
money? How much money transfer?
I don't think they disclose that. It's private. I'm not even
Is it
disclose it.
private?
Yeah, not yet.
I think, well, obviously Netflix is doing a payout of some sort because they're putting it on a subscription channel, which is not.
What do you
really
think?
pay-per-view.
What do you think about the money? How much Tyson get to accept
Oh,
the
he'll
fight?
probably get a few million for that, of course. Just
I don't
for
think it's
Netflix.
something extraordinary. I think it's just a few million. Like,
Yeah.
which is great. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
just a few, not the usual Tyson.
Not
you know,
Mayweather
$50
num-
million
not like Mayweather
he used to
numbers.
get, you know.
Not like a 50, 60 million.
I don't think so.
No,
No.
but it is millions.
Millions, but not like upper, you know.
Just from social media subscribers alone that sign up to Netflix is going to have an uptick on the subscriptions of,
Right.
you know, Netflix. So that's good enough. It's not bad for a little weekend showmanship, you know.
Yep.
You
So-
know, but don't expect the Riddick Bowe Mike Tyson fight from back in the days, you know. And
Of
it's
course
just,
not.
It's just going to be a nice, cute fight, you know.
But the question, why Jack Paul always find a fighter like this and then go after them and say, I
It's about money.
He wants to
It's
be.
Is
the
he his
marketing.
fighter or no?
It's
Is he
just
his
a
fighter
marketing
or no?
genius.
What he
He's
is?
a
I think
marketing
Jake,
genius.
yeah,
that's
Jake
all it
Paul
is.
is a fighter. He's a boxer. But I don't think he. I mean, obviously he's learned to box. He's become a very
Did Jake Paul do
Well-rounded
Golden Gloves, you know?
no. I think he just
Did
just
he
really
do the
started learning
Olympic
how to box.
boxing? Did he do
No.
No,
I
no,
don't think so. But he's a pro. He's a pro.
no.
pro
we,
where?
we
The
know that.
elite? No.
Whatever.
When
it's-
you want to be pro, you have to go a process. You have to go the world champion. That's what he has.
Let's see. He can fight.
Olympic.
He's got the techniques. He's fighting, but he's not fighting professional fighters. You know, I like to see Jake Paul. You know, fighting in Madison Square Garden under, you know, for one
With
of those
who?
belts.
Who?
He fought Tommy
anyone,
Fury. He lost to Tommy Fury, but that wasn't a real boxer.
that was the real boxer.
That's Tyson's Fury's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see a knockout though, but we'll see. Time will tell.
I think he's knockout.
So the next topic we got is obviously, phenom Sam Sulek, who always comes on the radar here at Generation
Sam
I.
Sulek. He always finds his way
And-
into, like, you know, our podcast. You know,
He's he's very well liked, very, very well, followed. People
Superstar.
really speak highly of him. I mean, people love this guy. He's making a lot of.
You know, he
great
looks like
noise.
Carrot Top's cousin and shit. You know, with the hair.
Here we go
So
again. Vic, come on. Man.
everybody's been anticipating his venture to the stage, on the bodybuilding stage.
No,
and
that's great.
It appears that
What
we
show
might
is he gonna
have
do
that
first?
soon. So it looks like in a year and a half, he's looking to compete in Classic.
He's giving
A
himself a
year
lot
and
of
a
time.
half.
Year and a half, yeah. That's what he said.
You mean a
That's what he
year and a
said.
half? That's like a
That's
year
like
and a
while-
half.
A year from now. A year and a half.
All the time.
Jeez.
So maybe his
What are we
debut
talking
is
about this
looking-
now for? I don't understand.
Because he made an announcement finally about it.
Okay, a year and a half, bro. Like, damn, the world's moving so fast. Like, a year and a half? That's like, might as well
Wow.
say 5 years from now.
How do you think he'll do, Vic?
Oh.
And what are your opinions on him competing?
A year and a half? I don't know, bro.
How do you think he would do right now?
But you know what? I'll tell you this. Let him say what show it is that he's going to do in a year and a half, and I'll get an athlete to compete with him.
Who would you get?
And I'll train him for free, you know? That'd be
You really don't
great,
like this
right?
guy, huh?
It's not about liking him. I like to see a nice little, No, I never said I don't like him. I never said that. Have I said that?
No,
Never
you
said
never
that.
said that.
But why would you?
No, man. Just
Bro.
to straddle his, competition up there.
Well,
That's all
everybody's
it is.
looking forward to it. That might be the
I
most.
don't know him. I can't say I
Yeah.
don't like him. I can't say I don't like anybody.
You call
I
him
haven't
Carrot
met,
Top?
really.
That might be
Carrot
the
Top's
most.
He does look like Carrot Top's cousin because Carrot Top is kind of buff. You know?
All right, I got it.
And he's got the hair.
Right. That
By the
might
way,
go-
Carrot Top was buff at one point, right? He was jacked.
Yes.
Still?
I saw him the other day. He had so much Botox, I didn't even know it was him. His reactions were different. He had none.
He do something you didn't see. You need a different eyes to see the reaction.
Have you ever seen Have you ever seen Carrot Top's comedy? Anybody seen it?
No, I
Of
didn't
course. Carrot Top is Carrot Top, bro. I mean, it don't look like him, but he's blown out. He's huge. I think he used Centaur. I don't know. Did he? No, I like Carrot Top. See, I like Carrot Top. I like comedians. I support comedians all day, you know.
His comedy is different. He takes
Yes,
stuff out of
it's
the bag.
different. He was like the new age Gallagher.
Gallagher.
Yes, you don't know Gallagher. Yeah, I gave away my age, damn it.
Is that the guy who smashed watermelons?
Watermelons, man.
Okay,
Watermelons.
all right.
You went to a Gallagher show, you had to sit front row and you had to wear a freaking raincoat.
And you went.
I grew up watching Gallagher on Showtime.
I don't know. I wasn't exist that moment.
So the comedy was you just smashed watermelons and that was it?
Well, he always did a comedy skit. He always had, different kind of, like Carrot Top. He always bring out a contraption and he will name somebody famous and what they would do with this contraption. And it was always funny. He just kind of linked it to someone famous or,
Right.
He was just creative,
So back to Sam. If he would compete right now, do you think he would do well based on his physique?
I mean, again, I don't know if he has a classic body. He's more of a bodybuilding body.
He's jacked.
Yeah, he's big. So when you said classic, that's why I'm like,
I wonder what class.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know where he is because he just kind of does a lot of upper body stuff. I haven't really seen his physique as a whole.
What do you think?
I think he has a great chance. I mean, look, he has a great.
He
coach.
does a lot of side chest poses, a lot of back poses, and it's just I haven't seen his physique as a whole, so I can't really say, is he going to be a physique prodigy? Is it just a lot of hype, and then when he gets to that stage, he's gonna, be what? I don't know. It's just I don't listen. You guys started. You brought him up, and I just give my opinion. What is his opinion? Nothing really. It's nothing. I mean,
Are you friends with his? I think he's his mentor, Fawad, right? Is Fawad his mentor or like he?
listen, like that's what I said before. You know what? He's Fawad's, athlete.
Do you know Fawad?
Yeah. Fuad.
Fawad, do you know?
Yeah, Fuad, and I like Fuad, it's he supports him.
Does he train him?
Yeah, one of his athletes.
signed to
I
a
don't know if he
supplement-
trains
supplement.
him. I don't know if he trains him, but all I know is he has pretty bad form. Oh my God, there I go again.
Who has
I'm
bad
not
form?
doing this on purpose.
Wait, who has bad form? Fawad?
No, Sam.
Sam.
Oh,
He does the short, kind of like the, and just kind
I
of
don't think.
the short reps, half reps.
I don't know him, but as a look as a bodybuilder, I don't think he can achieve anything. Maybe.
Damn.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Maybe
Let's
the
give him a
local
chance.
show.
We didn't have all this. We used to just compete. We just showed up.
Yeah, definitely.
We didn't have the
No,
build
for
up.
classic, he's not classic.
No, but he has the build up. He has a social media. He's got a hold on that. That's great. I just hope he's able to deliver with the hype he's causing, and that's the only thing I would hate to have had when I competed. I like to just go into my little, cave and just do my work, and then just come out and be like, ha. Here I am,
of course.
And right now he's in your face all the time. And he's got the hype, he's got the social media, he's got the following, he's got
Great
the
following.
sponsorship,
Huge.
for
but
sponsorship.
Fawad is a great bodybuilder, correct?
Yeah, for
So
great. He was
clearly
mean
he-
on that stage, man.
Clearly, he has an eye for talent.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. But you gotta remember, the social media
Samson
and
working for
bodybuilding
too.
totally different kind of talent,
Samson works with him.
Samson,
Oh, he trains him.
No, not train. Samson is an athlete for the same company. Same
Hostile.
Oh, that's
hostile,
right. There
yes.
you go. Okay, yeah.
Same
So that's a
company.
good. It's a great team they got going.
Yeah, it's the same company, same brand, basically.
And again, I hope for, Fuad's company that he does do well because it is his company. That's all I'm going to say, bro. I'm not going to be here and keep giving my 2 cents opinion.
I don't know, but I have a feeling the Ford wants to be copy Evosion and Honey Rambo.
Copy him? What do you mean?
Yeah, because I mean,
You mean like a trainer of champions?
turning champion,
You
podcast,
can't say that.
supplements, it's
But that's
everything.
that's just the hustle. That's just the
Yeah.
It's
hustle.
like everybody else, like Gaspari did the same
No,
thing.
no, that's the
Gasper
hustle.
doesn't have a podcast.
I mean, to say you want
They
to
don't
be
have a champion. They don't
Actually,
have a
he did have
champion
Rich did have a podcast. It was called the Layers.
liars.
I mean, you can't say that though. That's just
Stop, bro.
that's just basically everything kind of goes intertwined back to hostile. So it's kind of you have to do all that. But to say,
But no,
like,
he's doing great. He's doing great.
That's what I'm saying. He has all
Yeah,
bases
no,
covered. He's
which
doing
is
really good.
which
No,
is
I
great.
think people are going to do their own thing. That's their business. It's
Yeah.
good for them. If that's
That is great. I mean, to do all that is great. But he's got one athlete. Is he putting all his chips on him? I don't know. But
Samson is doing great.
Samson dropped his coach actually.
Who's his coach?
oh yeah, Milos.
Milos.
Why?
He dropped the Milos after Ohio. So between Ohio and
Well, you don't drop. You part ways because
The drop is kind of extreme.
but Milos.
he
Milos
left
found
him. He dumped him. No,
Milos found him. The
you got
problem,
a
the
fucking
problem
coach
I
athlete
have,
divorce.
the problem I have for this situation because of Milos find him with that moment in time he was amateur. He didn't have a pro card. The Milos took him to Romani and then he get pro card.
Okay, so
All those process and every time he show up in the stage he was different animal. Samson.
that's great. So Milos got sense
But
on
he
his
wasn't
start.
happy. Well, yeah, but he wasn't happy
That's
for
Well, that
fine.
happens all the time. It
happens, but
they
it's a
bring him to a
business.
level and then go somewhere else.
But it's a business. It's one of these things. At the end of the day, was Milos doing this for free? No, right?
I don't think so.
So it's a business. It's a business. That's it. You have a coach. You got paid. It's a business. Samson don't feel like he was getting me up to par to compete and beat Hadi or the conditioning. You have to make a decision and move on. So it wasn't a favor. Milos wasn't doing a favor. It was just he got paid for it.
Did Milos
And
complain?
Samson had to make a decision for himself as an athlete to move on, and that's all that happens. So when a lot of
Who
people
good for
stir it up,
Samson? Which coach is good for Samson? What do you think?
I don't know. I think he has to decide based on the relationship that he could possibly have with a coach. And I'm sure he had a few conversations with some coaches.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he has to go the best one that's suited for him, to his fit and what he likes or his wife likes. I heard he was being dried out by his wife last time, which I think is
He got what
Great.
by his wife?
his wife, I think, did the peak week for him, the last for the
Like
UK.
prepping?
Arnold. Yeah. I mean,
Imagine Samson goes to Hani Rambari and he wins immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? He's got to make a decision. At the end of the day, he's gotten to the top level that he could reach, which was, I think, a great level.
Back then,
by Milos.
Back then, Chad Nichols had top 6 of Mr. Olympia. Just Ronnie. Ronnie didn't work with him. But rest of the number 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, Ronnie did work.
Ronnie worked with him.
Ronnie
But
worked
at
with
that
him.
moment in time, he was working with the.
Ronnie worked with him. Yeah. Because he was
Nah, he didn't work with the J.
with Jay. Yes,
He didn't work with Jay.
Yes,
sorry.
with Jay.
He worked
Hani
with
worked
everyone.
with Hani worked with the
Yeah.
Giant.
Hani was working with the J.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's I think Samson's got to do what he can for himself. Just like when an athlete keeps competing, and nothing's happening.
Do you think Chad can help him to become Mr. Olympia?
Oh,
Chad is a good coach for him.
Chad is.
The thing is, they're all very good, right?
They all
No? Would you
do
say?
their own thing. They all have their different methods and how to apply it to each athlete differently. Again, it has to be the relationship the athlete has with the coach. You got to have that good communication, And
It's not magic method.
there is no magic. There's just how can you communicate with your athlete back and forth. The athlete can say, "I don't like this. I like this," and is the coach going to comply with the athlete's communication and making the changes where the formula, comes out to a winning formula?
Can you help Samson?
Can I help? I mean, to my best ability. I mean, usually the best way to do it is the first show, getting to know each other. The first show. I mean, it's one of those things that can you work with any athlete? Yeah, but the first show is always like getting to know each other. That's all it is.
Definitely. How many months? How many show you want to find out the athlete?
It's just one.
Just one.
Just one. That's it. You do that one show, and usually when you're a good coach, you should be able to hit the mark on the first one. But a lot of times that doesn't signify you're a bad coach.
Right.
Usually takes the first one, because I think the first time I did my first pro show was with I think it was Chris Aceto, and we nailed it
Yeah.
right off the bat. And
Forget
then-
about Chris Aceto. Chris Aceto is a good coach for him too.
yeah, yeah.
Samson.
So, and again, it hasn't worked with some other athletes with Chris. And athletes have moved on. And it's just, it's one of those things that it could blossom early, or it could blossom later, or it could blossom beginning to end.
If you just became a pro right now, right, in this today day and age, if you have to pick between Hani, Milos, or Chet Nichols, which one would you pick between the three? For you,
Hani
Chet Nichols or Milos?
or Milos? Man, I mean, well, I would have to go with Chad, only because I already worked with him.
No, but if you didn't,
Worked
let's
out.
just say if you just, I guess you wouldn't know then, right?
I mean, I would go with the coach that would pay the most attention to me. That's it. So
That's true. That's a
it'll
good
be, Honey's kind of booked up. He's booked up. So right now he's got all the top guys.
I don't think Hani
Not
would even.
just that, business too.
I don't think Hani would even
he's-
take a new client right now, right?
No,
Like if
he's-
you
So
just
Honey
call him,
wouldn't take it, So
he wouldn't even do it.
So,
No way.
So that's it.
So, what else?
I mean, that's it. And then basically, actually, the last comment really was, do you guys think that Arnold had any real bodybuilding genetics, or do you believe that he didn't?
Come on, man. He's the guy that turned it all around. He put, there was a few bodybuilders that started out. They were good. They had the Olympias. They had the small little weeder magazines. It was cool. But until Arnold came in, he's the one that made the impact. He's the one that made people kind of question their abilities out there. Right. He's the one that kind of made it interesting. So
Right.
He win universe when he was 19 years old. I mean, people not think about this.
he was superior.
19 years old, he beat the adults basically.
He was so superior. So his genetics were next level to a point that, it's kind of like seeing Ronnie when we were competing with him.
Yeah.
You would then look at yourself like, man, am I capable? So Arnold probably had a lot of people second guessing themselves. So he did have the genetics. He was able to manipulate his physique to his best abilities. You notice, did Arnold have a small waist? Not that small, but he was able to proportionately and physically angle his body to make it look smaller.
Right.
He was in tune to his physique, and that's what it was. He made a lot of guys feel unsure, and I think that's what kind of cracked them. But then at the same time, his political way of handling.
Yeah, he was very into the balanced body, symmetry and balance. I remember in his first book, he said, I was make sure every week my bicep and my calf, which is same size, because symmetry, balance.
It was crazy.
It's
It was
crazy thinking, He's measuring the calf and bicep every
very
week to
interesting.
become
Yeah.
same size, to symmetry look.
I need to do that.
Yeah, like his legs, they weren't huge, but he made them big enough to kind of create that flow in the body. Nobody ever said Arnold had small legs.
And posing, and he brings
And
us
the
few posing. I
he
mean,
just
he
again,
doesn't have a narrow waist. His waist was a little bit thickish, but
Yes.
how he's standing as a posing, a special double bicep.
Yup.
You can't find so many picture and filming at Arnold to do double biceps is straight. Always he's twisting. He twists his middle section to be become tiny, wide shoulder, and become down. And then come on, how many poses he introduced to the
Out of all the posing, the only weak pose he had, what do you think?
double bicep?
Front lat spread.
Front lat spread.
Front lat spread.
Because he
It
cannot
was the
twist.
only pose.
Yeah, he has to be standing straight.
And you notice you could get
Yeah.
any picture of Arnold.
You can't
would
see the
not see
thickness.
a front lat spreading because he knew I need to stay away from this pose.
Yeah, because the front of a hip was very wide.
Yes.
It wasn't narrow. So for lat spread, he cannot twist. He has to be standing straight like this to showing
That's
your
crazy.
teeth.
It's all about
And he
looking.
knew that early on, and that's why you don't get to see any of it. And when I saw that one picture of his front lat spread, I was like, oh. But you don't see that many, and Weider will not put him out.
Yeah. I want a little bit flashback to the Arnold Classic for the last thing. On the classic one, Weasley won in the show. And he did all the classic posing from Arnold.
Oh,
and-
Wesley.
Yeah, and
Yes.
Lee Freno.
Yeah.
That was very
He's very
cool.
very
and
impressive.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that he won. It's crazy.
He was amazing.
What a comeback
He
for
looked
him.
good, but
Wow.
the thing is that Dino just looked too bodybuilding-ish.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, Dino was thick. He was thick.
But he was
like,
small next to him.
Do you think he comes back after that? I mean, Wesley kind of
oh
swept house.
man, that was a big boost for Wesley.
Oh, huge.
Wesley
yeah.
had
huge
the
comeback.
height. He just had the look. And I think they were
He's from
saying it.
Netherlands.
I'm just gonna
Yes.
repeat.
He's from
yeah,
Netherlands.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think who's from there? Barry DeMay.
Bird
Very
might
demanding.
find him.
Yeah, man.
Barry
Shout out to
DeMay is
Barry.
like, I need to
Shout
beat
out
him.
to Ben. All right, guys.
All right, congratulations to all the winners, both Arnold, and also my friend Jacqueline Baker. She won the fitness. I have
Yes.
to mention
Yeah,
that.
Shout out to Jacqueline.
But to all the guys, Akeem, everyone, that did great. It was just great to see them. Always great to see, the athletes. Win or lose, y'all did great up there. All right. Thank you for joining us in this week's podcast. Guys, you want to see any of our prior episodes, please tune in to iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, wherever you stream your podcast. Until next time, over and out, Generation Iron Podcast.
Peace.
All right, guys, I'm here today with some very useful information. Some information that I think would be very beneficial to help aid you guys in your fitness journey. Now, if you've been following my fitness journey, you know that I've been using this product, Semchopin. Semchopin is a product that basically increases your stem cell and GH to help speed up your recovery process from your intense workout. Now, also, if you've been following my fitness journey, you know that I've recently had shoulder surgery, and I've continued to use this product to help speed up my recovery process, and now I'm feeling better than ever. So I recommend Semchopin to anyone that trains hard, trains intense, and to anyone that has some kind of injury to help speed up their recovery process.